Mm-hmm.
But one of the things I want to say about addiction is that, addiction is it's a complex word. It's not a word that that one can simply just say it and not give a little bit of context. Because there are addiction. I can speak about addiction like gambling being a parameter that you can call gambling an addiction, and gambling is not a substance, or like addiction to sex, or activities that somehow we can frame them around this concept of addiction. Okay, with nicotine, we could potentially speak about addiction in a sense of biomolecularly, if we kind of like understand that potentially, some people need it, and some people have especially a brain design that every time a person consumes nicotine, that person feels a rewarding that is translated in a person being calm, and in a person feeling maybe relaxed, or in a person not feeling agitated. And because it's actually more comfortable to feel relaxed and not agitated than to feel stressed and irritated, then it is very easily to see as a spectator, as someone that is not the person itself, that that person needs nicotine, therefore that person is addicted to nicotine. I can use the same logic. I can use that same logic for food, and I can use that same logic for Coca-Cola. I am a Coca-Cola addict. I love Coca-Cola so much. I love Coca-Cola in all ways and forms. And maybe I'm an addict to Coca-Cola if you use a framework of understanding addiction on the sense of like an activity that you love doing because you find it very rewarding. But with nicotine, there is a complexity that comes, and it's not just that biomolecularly we are talking about the addiction of nicotine. It's that nicotine appears to be used for those who appear to be or to experience stress. And that could be a person experiencing minority stress. It could be an LGBTQI person, a Black person, Indigenous person, or someone that is dealing with lots of complexities in their lives. Women tend sometimes here in New Zealand to experience the what we call a need for nicotine, and maybe that could be an indicator or a symptom that women in New Zealand maybe have challenging issues at home in sense of domestic violence, which is actually a problem here in New Zealand. And therefore, we could potentially measure that stress in nicotine being just as a way of self-medication for them to deal with complexities in life, which is domestic violence. So, because there is psychosocial aspects involved in addiction that are not just biomolecular, it is very hard to use these words so lightly. We need to bring some more context to it.